through our compost. And so this is a lot of the stuff right here that did the garden cleanup, getting ready for the fall garden. This is the compost pile that's pretty much ready. I've been actually sifting this using this 1/8 inch hardware cloth on a frame and sifting it. And what happens is after I sift it, I'll use that to put in the areas that we're going to plant next. So like right here, I'm just about to plant these Market More cucumbers, and they're going to go right here on this trellis. And over here in these beds, this bed is ready to plant, and I've got a chart that I figured out what's going to go in here. And if you watched our video from the other day, you'll know that we have already planted these two beds. These two right here, that I've put all that sifted compost in all of these beds, and got them ready to go. So far, the salad bowl lettuce is not up. The endive has come up. Spinach is not yet up. It takes a while to germinate, and it's still a little bit hot. Rocky top lettuce is not up, but the arugula is, and it's nice and strong. Over here we have kohlrabi, which is up. We have little onions. The little onions are coming up, and these are little finger carrots. The little finger carrots are all coming up and doing good. Turnips are up and doing well. And the St. Valerie carrots, you can see those guys, they're all coming up and doing really well. So today I'm going to be doing some more work out here. Doing some more work out here in the kitchen garden, getting it ready for fall. You can also see we still have our squash plants out here in the kitchen garden that are doing pretty well. I've got one right here that's not too happy. You need to do some weeding and clean this up. But lots of flowers and still producing quite a bit. Zucchini plants are still huge and flowering, putting out some zucchini every few days. So glad for that here in the fall. Oh, and green beans. I need to take this shade cloth off now that we've got them germinated and the temperatures are coming down enough that they should be fine. But our green beans are flowering and should give us a fall harvest on some beans. So I planted the Tuscan or Nero kale right here in this spot where those two little water lines are. Got the Market Moors planted right there. And I've been using old pieces of PVC and just cutting them into small pieces to make our garden markers, just scrap pieces of PVC. So when I plant all these, now what I'm doing is watering them in using this hand pump sprayer with 20-to-1 mix of the liquid from our Biopod composter. So we'll just come back, go ahead and water these in with this. Makes outstanding fertilizer. We'll just water those seeds in a little bit with this, and then around 2 o'clock today, these soakers will come on and get everything watered again. So every few days we'll put a little bit of fertilizer on here. Alright, so I got this bed planted. All the irrigation's in place, and we have cilantro, gourmet beets, spinach, bok choy, collard greens, aspara broccoli, and purple broccoli, and calabrese broccoli, and one little row of beans. So hopefully this will all provide us with some nice fall vegetables. And here I've got one bell pepper that's hanging on, and I've got some fennel bulbs that are growing, and I also put in 2 different kinds of carrots in this bed. So along with those carrots and the ones that are in those 2 beds, we should have plenty of carrots for the winter. Down here between the beans, I planted different kinds of radishes. We have daikon radishes, Easter egg radishes, watermelon radishes, and the globe red. So we'll have some radishes as well. Cleaned up the Swiss chard, got all the dead leaves, and fertilized. Put in some compost, and hopefully all these guys will come back.